Hello and welcome to India Today SoSouth. I'm Gautam Shankar. Now, just a month after the BJP has failed to win a single seat in the Lok Sabha elections in Tamil Nadu, its state chief Annamalai may be headed for a sabbatical to the UK for a fellowship program. Now, Annamalai is set to take a 3-month break from his political career since he has been selected for the Chevening Gurukul Fellowship for Leadership and Excellence program. Now, this is offered by the University of Oxford in the United Kingdom. Now, I have been speaking to a few BJP leaders in Tamil Nadu as well, who said that the 3-month fellowship at the University of Oxford was on the cards for a long time. And Annamalai was said to be is said to have decided on the sabbatical for a long time ago, even much before the results. But also keep in mind that Annamalai's tenure as BJP's Tamil Nadu state president will be ending on July 17. The fellowship is 3 months long, beginning in September and concludes in December. Does it have anything to do with BJP failing to secure even a single seat in Tamil Nadu in the recently concluded Lok Sabha elections? The DMK and its allies had won all of the 39 seats in the state of Tamil Nadu and the known Puducherry seat as well. But we are not here to discuss the political side of the story. We are here to try and understand what the Chevening Gurukul scholarship offers. To understand more on this, I'm now joined in by Nivedit Talva, who is the KPCC's General Secretary as well, youth leader as well, and who is someone more importantly who attended the Gurukul scholarship of Chevening, and to give us a perspective on what this program offers and why it is so highly sought after. Thank you for joining us on this discussion, Nivedit. And if you could
Thanks, Gautam.
if you could just throw some light on what your experience was when you attended the scholarship program and what it entails.
Okay, thanks, Gautam. To start with, we were the batch which was selected during the pandemic, and then we waited for almost 2 years to go. So the first time two batches were merged, and I went 2 years ago. It was a wonderful experience. We were hosted at St. Cross College at the University of Oxford, and it had people from across the country, from diverse backgrounds, from politics, from social entrepreneurs, those running sports organizations. There was senior IAS officers, IPS officers, IRS officers. It was a wonderful mix of people with a lot to learn from, and uh, reflected the diversity of our nation. And there was a lot to learn from over there while we were there. So you had courses in everything from leadership to understanding the relationship between British business and Indian business, to a lot of practical takeaways, the pandemic, post the pandemic, including, at that point of time, meeting up with those who were behind the Oxford vaccine. So a lot of interactions with stalwarts from their field, people who came from across Europe to speak to us, and to learn. There was a lot to learn, and usually this course is a mid-career kind of course where you apply. It's not easy to get into. Many thousands of people apply every year, and there's a series of 2 or 3 interviews which happen after you apply, which you have to get through, and it is only after that that you are selected.
Okay.
So, as an alumni of the Chevening Gurukul Fellowship, it was a wonderful learning experience.
Right, Nivedit. And also, if you could speak a little bit about the value of this fellowship program, because, like you said, the application itself is shortlisted from thousands of people who apply, and we know that, like I mentioned, the Tamil Nadu BJP chief has also applied for it. So I'm not going to discuss the politics of it as we had discussed earlier. But right now, what is the kind of fields that it explores, and what are the kind of ideas and practices that you sort of get into? If you could just give a little more detailed idea on
No, it's
what
it's
you
it's it's a lot of it is collaborative. It's understanding. It's field visits, and it's all taken care of by the Chevening Fellowship. So from the time you leave the country to the time you come back, they take care of you. And more importantly, for those who have been working for many years in various fields, in their various fields, it's like uh, an opportunity to step out of your comfort zone, to learn a lot of new things there are to learn, to come up to date with your learning, and more importantly, to be able to spend time with people from diverse backgrounds from across the world, across your own country, in a setting that helps you relook at your own life and understand much more about what it is that you want to do with your future.
All right. And also, since it involves people from diverse backgrounds, and it's been about what 3 years since you attended as well. How have you been able to inculcate the learnings from the fellowship program into your work as well? Because you're
I
also actively
yeah,
involved in politics. And what
yeah,
is
I
that?
think for me it was not just the political part of it, but also being in the media for 20 years, making TV shows, doing all that part of it. So it was a good mix of people. More
Mm,
importantly than just the program, it's the alumni network. When you come back, you get to meet with a lot of people who've done the course in the past, who've done other parts of the Chevening, not just the fellowship, who've done master's programs, who've done the environment program, who've done the tech program. So it's a wonderful alumni network across the country, whether it's Chennai, Delhi, Bangalore, all over India. We get to regularly meet up at British Council events, and also it's just friends that you form for life because you know that you spend so much time in a different environment, and so much to learn from. So it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop once you come back.
it doesn't. And also, since we are here to talk a little bit about, why Annamalai might have chosen this, because is it normal do you also get to meet politicians there? Because whatever
Yes.
they've done,
No,
yeah.
there are politicians who have done it in the past. It's just that
Mm,
those it's about where you get the time to do it. You know what state
mm,
of your career you are at. Why he's taking a sabbatical at this point of time, or why he's being made to take a sabbatical at this point in time. I would not like to. I mean, I'm not going to get into
yes.
that. That's for him. But uh, it won't be easy in a room filled with people from across India to put forth his rabid views like he usually does. So all the best to
Mm.
him.
All the best to him. So, basically, an overall understanding of the Chevening scholarship here. So, what you're saying is it does help in progressing whatever you've taken up in terms of, say, it's not just limited to politics, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what, if you could just paint a picture of what is over, because it's a period of what, say,
See,
12
it's
weeks
okay. So
from
it's a
what I
period.
understand.
It's a period of the one we went was for 10 weeks. So it's a period of 10 to 12 weeks. It's actually hosted at Oxford. So your whole learning experience is in one of the greatest university experiences the world has ever seen. That is, historic. That has everything that there is to offer, even in modern times, and it is a great learning experience. And more importantly, like I said. The Oxford platform and the Oxford stage basically lets you interact with the best of the best in various fields that they go to great
Yes.
lengths to bring in to speak to you, and that really helps connecting with people, learning more about the outside world, and more importantly, because you're doing nothing else at that point of time, right?
Mm.
You get to spend time by yourself, you get to spend time with your peers, you get to spend time with academics, with those from around the world, I would say you can take away as much as you want from it, right?
Mm.
It's up to you. You can either just go there and come back and use it as 3 month holiday, which in my mind would be the silliest thing one could do, or you could go there and come back and really get to spend that time with yourself and learn and take as much as you can out of the program.
All right. So it could be a sabbatical or it could be a learning experience for Annamalai. Final question here, Nivedit, to understand, is it like a common course for everyone who walks in
Yeah,
from
so
the
the
moment you
yeah,
enter?
from
Mhm.
the Gurukul program, for that particular program, everybody is the same. So you have all the same classes. You get a schedule, you follow it. It's pretty grueling. You get some
Mm.
time off in between also when they host classes at the University of Edinburgh. They host classes at different places. So we were taken to Cambridge. We were taken to the University of Edinburgh. There's a mix of different
Okay.
places where classes are hosted, and it's a great learning experience. So like I said. I think the program is great, and it's up to the individual to see or take what they get from it for their own future.
All right. It's up to the individual to decide what he or she wants to take away from the program. Thank you so much, Nivedit,
Yeah.
for joining us on
Thanks,
this
Gautam.
discussion,
Thanks a lot, Gautam. Take
for
care.
shedding light on this. Thank you so
Thanks.
much.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.